So I know you guys, on the offensive line, a lot of injuries right now, not a lot of depth. How have you guys been handling that, in practice, trying to, just stay and try to stay healthy, as you guys go into the home stretch of the season?
I mean, we've been handling it well. We're doing the next man up mentality. So, I mean, you seen Justin went down earlier in the year. I mean, and look, we had guys step in. There's Cooper, and he's shining right now. So, I mean, we got guys that could play. I mean, in our three deep. So, I mean, we just trust those guys, and whoever's next to me or next to anybody in the line, we feel comfortable with.
Our next question comes from Susan Miller-Degnan of the Miami Herald. Susan?
Hey, John. What was it like when Jalen went out? How does that change kind of the complexion of the game for you? Because I know how good he is, and then your responsibility in helping, I guess, Lawrence, right?
I mean, it doesn't really affect me as much. I played next to a ton of different guys throughout the season, practice, camp. So, I mean, I'm familiar with all the people next to me, and I'm comfortable with anybody. And, I mean, it's really bad. We lost Jalen in the game, but, I mean, it's next man up. So whoever I'm next with, we going to ride.
Our next question comes from Matt Stradell. Our next question comes from Matt Stradell from Kane Sport. Matt?
Geez, Josh, not letting anyone follow up, huh? Tough. Well, I will ask my question. I will not follow up. So my question, John, is you guys have decent stats, I guess, running the ball, 181 yards per game on the ground, 3.7 yards per carry. It's not bad. Do you feel like you guys are living up to your potential as a run blocking offensive line? And if so, why? And if not, why not?
I mean, to me, I feel like I don't think anybody's living up to their potential, because I think you could just get better and better each and every week. So, I mean, our thing is just to improve. I mean, we're not worried about the stats or anything. We're just worrying about just opening up, protecting, and doing our job and helping out the team. That's our job, the front five.
We'll go back to Susan Miller-Degnan from the Miami Herald. Susan?
Oh, thanks, Josh. John, as far as a bowl goes, I know you're one of the older guys, but how important is that for a program, a developing program? And, how key is that with the few games you have left and trying to qualify?
I mean, having a bowl game is good. It's really good just to get extra reps. Even for the Devo developmental guys, just getting extra reps with them on scout team. I mean, say we have people injured, they just get bigger roles, get out there and see what they can do. So, I mean, a bowl game is good to have. So, I mean, we're working towards that, and we'll just see what happens in the future.
And Josh, if there's not a lot of other hands up after Adam, can I have one more?
Absolutely. We'll go back to Adam Lichtenstein from the Sun Sentinel. Adam?
Hey again. So obviously, Saturday didn't go the way you guys would have liked. Georgia Tech, on the other hand, they had a big comeback win. How do you guys make sure you're up for that game? You guys don't get too dispirited, I guess.
I mean, last game is over with. I mean, it was Saturday. I mean, we're on Tuesday now, so we've already been game planning for GT Sunday. They're a good bunch of they're a good talented group. So I mean, if we're not worrying about the past, we got to strap up and get ready for the next week, because they don't care that we lost. They're not worried about that. They trying to punch us in the mouth. So we got to get ready to get right.
And speaking of, Coach Gaddis said yesterday that they blitz a lot. How are you guys preparing for that?
I mean, we just gonna go through our same preparation we do each and every week. Coach Mirabal is gonna have us prepared. I mean, I feel like I'm super prepared with him as a coach. I feel like he's one of the greatest offensive line coaches in the game in college football. He has a lot of respect around the country. So, I mean, we're gonna be prepared with Coach.
Our last question for John comes from Susan Miller-Degnan of the Miami Herald. Susan?
Hello again, John. How do you guys turn off the noise? Coach Cristobal was talking about that maybe it's easier for the coaches with your cell phones and social media these days, and after some of the losses. How do you block it out, or do you? How hard is it?
I mean, it's not really that hard. Just don't worry about it. I mean, at the end of the day, we're the people on the field, and people can say anything about you. It's just, just don't worry about that. I mean, you're just not supposed to worry about what people say. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter about the last week. It matters about the next day. And that's what this team is. That's what we're going to do. And we're just worried about Georgia Tech, and we're going to come out and give them a run for their money.
Thank you for your time today, John, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.